Hello everyone, we've got an algebraic fractions question here, so we're getting towards grade 9 questions now. And this, by the way, could also be on A-Level, just for interest. This could be on A-Level or GCSE. So it says express 4x squared minus 25 over 5x squared add 2x minus 7, all times by 2 over x minus 3 minus 3 over 2x minus 5 as a single fraction. Wow. Okay, in its simplest form as well. So there's a lot going on here. How many marks is this question worth? 4 marks. Okay, so for sure it's grade 9 or it's the beginnings of A-Level. So let's break it down into its. I'm going to break this down into 3 different elements. First of all, I'm going to deal with the numerator, the 4x squared minus 25. Okay, now you may not immediately spot this, but when you get practiced in this, you'll see that this is the difference of 2 squares. So this numerator is going to factorise into 2x minus 5 and 2x add 5. Okay, so that's our numerator. So that's the first element. What's the second element? The denominator, the 5x squared plus 2x minus 7. We've got no mention of giving exact values, and there's no mention of decimal places, so I think it's safe to assume that everything's going to factorise in this question and things are going to cancel out. So we're going to use the good old rainbow split method. So we're going to do 5 times by minus 7. So that is going to be minus 35. And we're looking for 2 numbers that times together to make minus 35, but add together to make plus 2. So I'm thinking that could be 5 and 7. And in particular, it could be minus 5 and plus 7. Because minus 5 times plus 7 does make minus 35, and minus 5 add plus 7 does make plus 2. So that's our correct factor pair. So we split the middle term into those 2 factors. Again, it doesn't matter which way you split it. You will get the same answer either way, but it makes sense to split it and put the 7x here because we have a common factor of 7 there. So our minus 5x is going to go here. Oh yeah, and we've got a common factor of 5 there as well. So now we factorise these 2 individual terms. I can take a 5x out of that first one, leaving me with x minus 1. And I can take a 7 out of the next one, leaving me with x minus 1. Remember, with this approach, we know we're on track if this bracket matches this bracket. And as we've said before, whatever's written in front of the other 2 brackets becomes the second bracket. So 5x plus 7 becomes the next bracket. Okay, so we've got 5x plus 7 times by x minus 1. So we've dealt with the denominator now. We've factorised the denominator. So the third element, so that's the first element, that's the second element. The third element is our fractions. Let's have a look at this. 2 over x minus 3 minus 3 over 2x minus 5. Now this works in exactly the same way as if I had numerically a third and I wanted to take away a quarter. Sometimes I find with algebra it helps to go back to numbers and think about what you would do. So we would times the numerator and denominator of the third by 4, and we would times the numerator and denominator of the quarter by 3, and we'd actually be working out 4 over 12 take away 3 over 12, so we would get 1/12. That would be our answer if we were dealing with numbers. Now let's apply that logic to our algebra here. So therefore we're going to multiply the numerator and denominator of this one by that denominator there. So in other words, by 2x minus 5, like so. And the numerator and denominator of this other one are going to get times by x minus 3. Okay, so we can bring that together now, and that gives us 2 open bracket 2x minus 5 minus 3 open bracket x minus 3 all over our new denominator, which is 2x minus 5. Let me make that a bit clearer. That looks a bit confusing with that bracket in there. So that is just 2x minus 5 times by x minus 3. Okay, now I suppose we ought to expand this numerator and collect like terms. So that would be the same as 4x minus 10, so 4x minus 10, minus 3x, and be careful, minus times a minus makes a plus, be super careful there, plus 9, all over our denominator, which is 2x minus 5 times by x minus 3. Okay, collecting like terms now, this becomes 4 take away 3 is 1, and minus 10 add 9 is minus 1. So that just goes to x minus 1 over our denominator of 2x minus 5 times by x minus 3. Okay, so that's the third element done. So now we can combine, let's bring these three elements together. So what have we got? So first of all, I'll write the question out. So 4x squared minus 25 over 5x squared plus 2x minus 7 multiplied by 2 over x minus 3 minus 3 over 2x minus 5, like so. Okay, so first of all, this became this. So let's replace it with that. So that became 2x plus 5 times by 2x minus 5. So that's that dealt with. Our denominator, 5x squared add 2x minus 7, it became 5x add 7, x minus 1. So it became 5x add 7 and x minus 1. Okay, so we've dealt with that bit now. What's the next thing we've got to deal with? The next thing that we have got to deal with is this bit. And what did this become? This became x minus 1 over 2x minus 5 times x minus 3. So it became x minus 1 over 2x minus 5 times by x minus 3. There we go. So now we've dealt with all three of those elements have been replaced by their equivalents, and we can see what's going to cancel. Okay, let's have a look. So everything's all times together, so it's okay to cancel. So that cancels with that cancels with that, and I think that's it. We can't really do any more cancelling there. So our answer is 2x add 5 over 5x add 7 multiplied by x minus 3. Let's just look and see, are there any common factors of anything that could be cancelled out? And you know, I don't think there is anything there. So 2x add 5 over 5x add 7 over x minus 3 is our final answer. Perfect. I hope you found that video helpful. If you are finding them helpful, if you could remember to like and subscribe, that will help me to keep on producing more videos. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.